Todd Campbell, you are the GM at Forest Dunes Golf Course. This is one of the most incredible golf courses in the state of Michigan by far. Of course, you already knew that. What makes this place stand out from a lot of your competition?
I think just the whole golf experience, the facility that we have, the conditions that we have on a daily basis. Just when you wrap it all together, it makes it a pretty phenomenal golf experience.
A lot of time, you know, a lot of courses tell you that they have really good service. You have great service. I don't think you can work here unless you have a smile on, you know, on your face all the time. The people are really friendly.
You know, we're really fortunate. Most of our folks are local people. You know, they're born and raised up here, so I hate to say it, but maybe they haven't been polluted from the big city life. And you know, we hire good people, we put them in the right position where they can be successful, and it makes my job that much easier.
Now, as far as the concept, now who designed this particular course?
Tom Weiskopf designed it.
And Tom, this is certainly got to be one of the best properties he's ever developed.
He's quoted, we have it on our website, he's quoted saying this is one of his top 3 in the world that he's ever designed.
And Weiskopf, yeah, he's certainly got in that business like, you know, Nicholas and Palmer and everybody else. Now, as far as the holes itself, I understand that a lot of dirt was moved to make this course happen.
Yeah, there was all the ponds that are on the golf course. There's not a lot of water here, but there's some ponds. Those are all man-made ponds. They use the dredgings from those to build some of the berms and whatnot. So there was quite a bit of earth moved in the construction process.
Now, what is this, a first shot course, would you say, or is it a second shot course? I mean, is it fairway in, or is it you really got to place it off the tee, or is it really the whole thing?
I think it's kind of the whole thing. It's pretty user friendly. You know, if you keep it in play, you knock it on the greens, you pay attention to some of the undulations and stuff, you can score real well. We had a Pro-Am up here in July, and one of the golf professionals shot 63. You know, kind of proves it's a good quality golf course, but it's very playable at the same time.
Number 10 with the double fairways. I don't know, I can't imagine anybody wanting to go short on purpose. I mean, it just seems like there's too much trouble, but that's such a great golf hole. Anything you can say about that particular hole that your guests comment on? You
know, number 10, it's a split fairway with the waist area right in the center. The biggest thing is to kind of, you know, course manage. Look at where the pin is on that green. That green's a horseshoe shaped green, so if the pin's left, you might give up a little distance, but sometimes it makes more sense to have your approach shot on the left fairway. If the pin's on the right hand side, then it's a lot shorter to go down the right hand side. I'm just happy to hit one of the 2 fairways, to be honest with you, when I play.
Number 6, I think it's the one with the tree right out in the middle. That is really quite a golf hole, and when I first looked at it, I'm like, where do I hit? Where's the flag at? But it's really quite a hole of strategy, because once you get that local knowledge, you really have to figure out what club you're going to use, what tee box you're going to play from, and how you're going to score.
No, you're right. The way it's designed is depending on the tee box, you have to carry it about 200 to 240 yards to fly that bunker that you're, you know, the challenge is right there in the middle of the fairway. If you can get on that second plateau, then you have a 130 to a sand wedge into the green. Green's a little bit kidney shaped. It's protected on the right by a grass bunker, on the left by a large lip bunker. So it's not very long, but it does give you quite a few different options on how you want to play that hole.
I really like the 18th hole. I like the bunker behind the green there, and the kind of the runoff area that helps you to keep your ball from going in the water and that. Do you have any idea what the thought process is and the design of that hole, or?
You know, I was not here when the course was designed 12 years ago. My guess is, you know, it's a good par 5. It's reachable in 2. It's usually into the wind. Today we're getting an easterly wind, which is really unusual, so it's playing downwind. The clubhouse is in the backdrop when you're playing 18, so it's a cool, great look from the tee box. I think that bunker may actually have been there for the view from our patio looking out on the golf course, to be honest with you. I think it's more maybe of
aesthetic.
Yeah, aesthetic.
The 19th hole, that's a big wow right there with that great big crater bunker in the middle. I mean, that's a real treat. You play 18 great holes, and all of a sudden one of your very best holes is the hole that you just kind of where you settle your bets on.
Yeah, we call it the bye hole. It's a Scottish tradition to have a 19th hole. Weiskopf put a bunker right, as you said, in the center of it. It's 110 to 130 yards. Everybody plays it. We do lots of shootouts. A lot of bets are settled. I'm sure there's some drinks that are settled on that hole as well. And it's just a nice way to complement the course and send people on their way. It's something that's different and unique.
What is something a question I haven't asked you? Something we should all know about Forest Dunes that we don't know. I know that you have the rooms are kind of brand new this year. You got the houses people can stay in. What makes this such a stay and play?
You know, I think back in 2011, the fall of 2011, Lou Thompson purchased the property, and we made the decision to make it a public golf course. So with that, he's poured a lot of money into it for accommodations. We offer some great stay and plays from late April through middle to late October, depending on weather. We have homes, as you mentioned. We have standard hotel rooms that you stayed in. We have 2-bedroom suites, which are beautiful. And although we have one golf course, multiple sets of tees where people can come here, play many rounds on the same golf course, play from various tee boxes, and I promise you, you do not get, you don't get bored with playing this golf course.
Well, Todd, I want to thank you very much for coming on, and tell you what, we hope that we can bring up to a lot more people throughout the fall, because I can only imagine that this course, as awesome as it is, it's going to even get prettier as the leaves come off some of these trees. Yeah,
with us being located right in the middle of the National Huron Forest, you probably realize that there's no noise here, there's no light pollution, there's no car traffic, and in the fall the wildlife start coming out more often, the trees are changing. It's a pretty great place to come to work every day.